extra stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, these angles be making me look like a gargoyle.
I'm not even gonna respond to that. No, thank you. No,
Mm-mm.
ma'am. Everybody I rock with is cute. I don't do that. Okay, so welcome everybody. We're back. We are back. I came a little earlier, so I know y'all gonna be coming to the comments a little bit slow. Welcome to the review panel talking about put a ring on it. Y'all like my ring? Huh? Y'all like my fake purple diamond? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So your
Well, that's
head
as
says my
close as
bad.
some people gonna get.
Oh snap! They okay. We starting already with the fun.
Okay, we rowdy already. I like it. I like
I
it.
want Dina to get started. We are talking about season 3 of Put a Ring on It. We're gonna have the queen of Put a Ring on It start out of this review. Come on with the ladies in the shade. Come on, come on. I'm ready for it.
Look. I need to borrow Stacey shade right quick. So I watched this mess, because I'd only found out about the show last year because of the 14 years alive. But anyways, I already see based on the people that are on this show that they are going to give us some of the same things that we got last year, but I think they're explaining it more in the episodes as far as Shay being real big on all these family gatherings and being involved with the family, yada yada, whatever. So at some point in the thing she mentioned, or towards the end actually, she says that she only met this man's mama one time in the 3 years.
In
And we
three
learned, huh?
in 3 years. I'm
In
agreeing with
3 years, she only, and it was by accident. It wasn't even like, here's
On
a
purpose.
dinner, here's a whatever. They went to go drop his son off. He was in there too long. She went in there. That's how she met the mama. And I guess the mama don't want to be cool with her because she's still cool with the baby mama. Okay, major red flags. Because let me tell you
Weird.
something. When my kids stop dealing with somebody, you divorced me too. Okay. When I stop dealing with somebody, I cut off everybody. Now, granted, they might still love me. And I guess it's different when you have kids because I'm still cool with, my kids, their dad, their family, but I don't
Mhm.
sit up and cupcake with them on the phone. I don't do certain things. But yeah, I'm still invited to Christmas and Thanksgiving because I have kids, but it's not where to the point where I'm prohibiting him from being with anybody else. And I feel like maybe there's something extra going on there. But just still, the fact that you only met the mama one time in 3 years is when they say like red flag, like a little red flag. No, this is like the United States of America red flag. Like I just can't get with it. And in case anybody doesn't know, Shay is cousin to 14 Years Alive. Let me send
Oh,
my
you mean
tea.
the actress? Oh, okay. The
Yes, that
actress
is her cousin,
formerly known
blood
as.
cousin.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real.
I'm just saying. It just seems weird. You was on one season, your cousin's on the next season.
Exactly.
And I did a little research on this particular couple because I'm invested, whatever. She only at the time when I looked had like one or two pictures of him on her page. So I immediately thought it was fake. But now on his page, he has lots and lots of photos of them, which is usually weird because it's usually the woman that has all the pictures and the man has only one or two. So the fact that it's reversed is also a red flag for me. But anybody else want to go ahead and speak on it? I'm gonna sip my tea and be
Who
quiet.
who is she a
Okay.
cousin of?
She's
Alex-
Alexia's cousin.
Alexia,
She's
Oh.
Alexia's
Ain't
blood
that
cousin.
cousin.
interesting?
But here's the thing. When
No, because
Bear
they
took
got
the
Hollywood
ring
on
back,
here.
that's
They
when
got
it would have
Phil
been.
on the other show. I don't think it's interesting.
Yeah, I guess
It's
it
a
is.
different day.
That's a ghetto.
Listen, when Bear took the ring back, I would have that would have been enough for me. That's it. I'm done.
Mhm.
That's okay. No, I don't need to meet your mama. I don't need to talk about any of this with. I don't need to do any of this. When he took the ring back,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is over. I'm sorry. We gonna go ahead and cut this.
But didn't she
Yeah.
call off the engagement?
Wait a minute. Y'all talking about the ring? What about the trip? You get lied to by going somewhere and you look on social media and
Oh,
you
we ain't
party
got
with your
Yes,
there yet.
I was
mama.
gonna get to
Party
We
that.
with
ain't
your
got there
mama and
yet.
your baby
We ain't got
mama.
there yet, Kamisha. We ain't
Oh,
got
I'm
there.
sorry.
We ain't got there yet.
Ugh.
We didn't even get
Yes,
that
I was
information at
going.
the front end. We got that on the back end, so we didn't got to that part yet. We stuck on the part where they was engaged and he took the ring back. And the fact that you got engaged and you ain't even met this man's mama for real, is a red flag for me. Because
Uh-huh.
first of all, sometimes meeting the mother-in-law can make or break the relationship. I don't know if that woman is crazier than a bed bug. I don't know if she's one of those women who think that her son is her man and that you, the interloper, coming in and steal her child. I don't know what's going on with you and your mama, because that's what it feels like by all the
Mhm.
information that we got.
And
And
I'm
she
not
don't know
competing
their
with
mama.
nobody's mama.
At all.
I'm not.
Listen,
Stacey, you're
Mm-mm.
muted. Stacey, you're muted. Goody, like what really be said. She was like, nothing interesting about that. I was just like, look.
I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like. Well, when somebody, if it's, you're right, like it's something deeper here, and I would just go out on a limb and say that was she the other woman 3 years ago and broke up old dude and baby mama, and that's why the mama don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially.
Potentially, it could come out just to be like
how
that.
old is them kids?
It's deeper. I mean,
And
this
how
is
old
only
and
the
how
first
many kids do
episode,
he
so
have?
Right.
I don't know how many kids.
I'm only speculating. Like I don't know, and I'm not trying to put nothing
but
on anybody.
that's
But
a
I'm
valid
just saying.
point, though.
I'm saying it's a deeper reason because for 3 years, like first of all, you're not gonna sit here and disrespect me like that. Like if it's important for me to meet your mom, like that's your mama. Like that's as close as it gets. That's if it's not important for you to validate me and to state who I am in my place with you to your mom, and it's that continual disrespect, then hey, I'm good.
I'm gonna go ahead and clock out.
Well, see, and here's the thing. Dr. Nicole said that, like, and we as women, we like to know our place. It's usually the woman who says, "What are we? What's
Yeah.
going on?" You know, it's usually us. You know, in some cases not, but for the most part, it's usually us that says, "Where are we going? Where are we headed? What?" So we can know our role. You know what I'm saying? Because too many times, and I've been guilty of it, so I'm not judging nobody. You're guilty of doing wifely duties and you're in a girlfriend or less status. So if you're not clarifying to me, just because you post me on social media, just because we was engaged and we had a big engagement party, you think that your actions are showing the world, but you haven't had a sit down conversation with me. You haven't had, and your mom, you haven't had a sit down conversation with me and your baby mom. Like, this is the woman I'm about to be with. I'm about to marry. We gonna make this work. Like, none of that has taken place.
Agreed.
Really, B, what you think about this? This is because I feel like out of all the couples, I feel Shay and Alfonso, when I just kind of did a little bit of research, they seem more. I don't know what word I want to use, the adjective. I don't want to say genuine, but like more of a couple. 'Cause at least they post each other a little bit. The other ones didn't post each other at all. Some of them didn't follow each other until recently. So I'm not saying they're not genuine. Of course, we gotta watch it and blah blah blah. But they have a little more long-standing history. Now, the whole thing with the mama is weird to me. The fact that I can see she was out of town and maybe you just you weren't able to see her, but you go take the baby, pick the baby up, drop the baby out, and she in the house, and he goes in, and you stay in the car. That I don't know. I would feel very uncomfortable about that from the South, and that's weird. If I go to a guy and he don't let me meet his mother or don't introduce us, or we have no kind of relationship at all, even if it's a not really a great one, but we still have some kind of relationship. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't know if I could deal with that. I would assume he with the baby mama. I would just assume that.
This is the way I feel about the whole situation. Like I said, I was irritated within 5 minutes of this episode because it is ridiculous to me. Like I'm not understanding being in a relationship like this. And then the whole, forget about whether we think this is a good concept or not. The whole concept of the show is we're ready to get married, or I'm ready to get married. How are you ready to marry somebody who won't claim you publicly? Now he said we just had this big. He just said we had this big engagement party. Well, was your mama not invited to the party? And how did you have a big engagement party that your family wasn't invited to? But I'm with y'all. The final straw for me would have been I'm going out of town on business, and then I see on social media that they had a whole family reunion and I wasn't there. No, he'd have came back and my closet would have been empty.
But guess who was there? The baby mama.
No,
right, and that makes it even worse.
empty.
And the baby mama was there.
Oh, Abby, I got
no
you.
way
Right.
in hell. It's no way.
Yep, the
He
baby mama.
crying.
She was like, everybody was there. The baby mama was there. Everybody was there but me. No, I'd have been calling Spirit, Delta, somebody. I'd have been there.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have been there. Fuck that. Oh, excuse my language.
I wouldn't have gone. No, I wouldn't have
I
gone.
wouldn't have gone, but I sure would have been gone when he got back.
Right. That's
Okay.
okay. I wouldn't have gone to the reunion, but when he got back home, not only would I have been gone, but he'd have been blocked. He would have had no access to me because
At
that's
all.
ultimate disrespect. Because it's bad enough that you didn't invite me, you didn't feel like I was good enough to go or I was worthy of being there. That's bad enough, but then you lied to me. It'd be one thing if you said, "Listen, I have to do something with my family. This isn't a good time right now. I'm still not ready to make this public. My mom is tripping." But you straight up lied to my face, and then you clearly didn't think this through because you had to know that people was gonna post stuff on social media, so you didn't even give a damn how
Exactly.
I felt. And the fact that I was going to find out, it's just a disrespect. No, there's so many levels of disrespect. Ain't no way in hell.
I'm with you. I'm with you, really, B. Like, you knew she was gonna see it on social media,
Yes.
and you didn't give a damn.
You know
But
she posted it.
what really irks me is that he laughs at every damn thing.
Yeah,
Like,
he thinks it's funny.
like you let me be expressing myself to you, and you're my partner, and you think it's a freaking joke. Oh my gosh. And I'm telling you, I'd do some petty shit. I'm semi petty. Not only would my closet have been cleaned out and I would have been gone, but I also would have took every piece of food out of that refrigerator and took all the water. Because when you come home off a flight, you be hungry. No, you would have been hungry.
And I would have took the light bulbs
everything.
too. The light bulbs too. Don't forget the light bulbs.
Man, everything would have been gone because his big bare ass would have been coming in the house hungry. It wouldn't have been nothing in there.
Yes,
I'd have took the stove and the refrigerator.
With no labels. Wouldn't have been no doorknobs.
It would have been nothing.
I'll left baking powder in the refrigerator. Baking powder. That's all that's been left there. That's it.
I would have left like a broke up piece of cracker on the counter, like just tease you a little bit.
It wouldn't have been nothing. You wouldn't have been able to do nothing. I would when you walked in the door, it would have been like, damn, did I pay the bills in this motherfucker or not? That's how it would have been.
Well, I think like after 3 years, like, okay, like of your highs and lows, at this point you showed someone how to treat you. You've given them a path of how to treat you. So now we're 3 years in, and you just gonna expect him to change what you've allowed overnight?
True, because she allowed it this whole entire time. And the fact of the matter is, you don't feel like you are worthy enough to demand that. Yes, I understand that your mom is close to the mother of your children. I understand that she's a grandmother. That's understandable. But at the same time, I want to build a relationship with her, and you have to be that in between. Unfortunately, you may not want to displease your mama or whatever, or worried about your baby mom, which I understand that. But I'm your fiance, allegedly. I should be more of a priority. You should make sure that we have a relationship, period.
Okay, and plot twist. We don't know what he's telling his mama about her.
Right.
Because if he's venting to his mother whenever they're having their lows, that's the thing about having family in your relationships. If all you vent about is the lows when you're having the highs and the greats, and you don't talk about that part. So now your family feel some type of way about the person. So then you can't bring them around because your family gonna be side-eyeing them because you told them about the night that they was at the club and didn't come home till 4 o'clock in the morning. You told them about the time they ain't answered the phone for 2 weeks. You didn't told your family X, Y, and Z. So now when they meet the person, you've not explained like all the great things that happen in the relationship. They only get the bad. And most of us, we only complain about the bad. We don't big up the good. So you don't know what he's been telling the mama. She might not even like the girl based on some issues that they had in the past. And you know how mamas is. I'm like, look, if my son don't like you, my daughter don't like you, I don't like you either.
Baby mama probably is another way he talks to. Unfortunately, I bet you some kind of way down the road we're gonna find out that she also has been a ear whenever he's frustrated or mad about her, and she knows all their business, and her and the mom probably talk about it. That's just
but listen,
that's giving me very much Peter vibes if that's the case.
Let's say what? let's be real about it. The baby mama, obviously, no disrespect to her, she's obviously not dating or doing anything like in with herself because she's still with his family. Like they didn't say, oh, the baby mama bring her partner on the vacations and family outings.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay, I'm divorced. I have kids. I don't go on when my kids go on a trip with their grandma. I don't go. I'm not. That's not my family anymore. Like
Exactly.
I'm not about to go on no trips with them. My
Mhm.
kids can go with their other family and their grandparents without me.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. It's really weird to me. I wouldn't feel comfortable going. I was married to you, and I kind of had to deal with you, but I'm not
The only
married to
way
him anymore.
the only way that you can feel comfortable with doing that is if you still are sleeping with him,
Exactly.
or there is some kind, or he is pulling the Peter and in the kitchen with the women. That's it. Those are the only two. Those are the only two reasons why she is still around. Because why else are you around? Y'all ain't together. Y'all ain't in a relationship. Y'all already did what y'all needed to do, and y'all had a kid. So if you still sleeping with him and he's still venting to you, which can be a result into him still sleeping with you. How
She got
wise
her.
you is?
She got her hand up. Not why
You
is
said
you here?
why? Because they still sleeping together. That's why she
Okay.
around. Okay, shut up.
Okay. And that's why he
Really,
took the
B.
ring back. Go ahead, really B. What you got?
Really, B. We acknowledge you.
I agree with King's Queen. Can we please talk about the fact that in all these pictures they are flexing with the Louboutins and the Versace's and the Gucci's, but he
Not the
can't find a shirt
Versace.
that fits?
Oh,
Not the
Oh, Lord.
Versace. Not the Versace. Not the Versace.
Okay, the Versace and the Gucci, but you can't find a shirt that fit.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
Jesus.
one right there. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. But
Man,
not
let
the
me
Versace.
tell you, I scroll through their pictures. I scroll through their pictures, and they always flossing. Ain't no we having a bad hair day. We just chilling in the house. Pictures. All they pictures are from them being out and about. Every last one of them.
So, what do you think about
Can we talk about that other couple, the boy from
which one?
Louisiana? That act
Yeah,
like
that's who I really, I really wanted to.
Poor child.
You mean the
Get
one
into
with Hollywood Jr.?
And let
Oh,
me
the
say
Who
this.
Charlie?
And let me say this, y'all, Kenneth and Shorty. Now let me say this. Y'all got to read between the lines. When I say y'all, I'm talking about the viewers. Not I know y'all on the panel caught it, but you got to read between the lines when people, because this was the same thing last season. When people use code words like "I need him to get his finances in order and be financially," that means she carrying him.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
she is paying the bills. She is carrying him. We know
Ooh,
that
that's
she's
ghetto.
and she probably make a decent little coin. But what does he do? Did we find out what he does?
Not
Okay,
he unemployed. He unemployed.
wait, hold on. Let me say something. Now, this is a Louisiana thing. And Stacey, I know you're going to maybe, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but especially if a Louisiana man does not work, his main thing is he going to be in that kitchen. And where do you see him at every time a scene
In
comes
that
on?
kitchen,
He's in
baby.
In the
the
kitchen.
play. Because that's what they, I mean, and the fact of the matter is when she said about a date, and he said, can I take you out instead of everywhere you go? Well, if she's paying for everything, she probably is going to say, we're going here, because you're not paying for anything. And that's, it gives me
Guilty.
that. They give me baby boy. They give me Jody, little Jody. That's what it gives me. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm gonna be 100% real when I say this. If I'm paying, which we all know in the previous situation I was, we gonna go to nice places. We gonna go where I want to go, because if I leave it up to you to plan a date, we gonna end up at McDonald's and you gonna be saying I can't supersize something. So to avoid all that, so I can get my steak, shrimp, lobster, and my artichoke dip and dessert, I'm gonna go where I want to go, and you can either come or I'm gonna go by myself.
Why y'all gotta put his business out there like that? Maybe he just a little entrepreneur. He trying to get up with his little cooking channel or something. You ain't gotta say he broke.
Girl, now I know broke when I see broke. Okay.
Well, you know what? Maybe that thing is singing, and that's all that I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all can figure that part out.
She
That's
said
why
maybe
she
what?
with him. Maybe that thing is singing, and that's
Oh,
why
it probably
she's
is.
with
That
him.
thing probably is something.
That thing is singing.
And then,
That's it.
then they think about it. They gonna bring the person that she going to go to date with is Hollywood. I'm like, y'all always gotta do this.
I love
theme or
him.
something. I know I love Hollywood. I'm saying, but why I gotta be the guy she gonna go out with somebody from New Orleans? Why couldn't have been somebody from DC or somewhere? Why think they have to all do these little themes, but like characters they do? It's just a little annoying. I mean, I'm like y'all. It's so obvious. Y'all didn't have to get Hollywood, but even people are saying they don't understand that because allegedly he been with his girlfriend for 2 years, allegedly, and don't understand how he was on the show dating. I know.
I heard they broke up.
I don't think they've been together that long because he wasn't even posting her like that.
I didn't go in deep and look into the date of all of that. I wasn't gonna do all of that, but that's what allegedly is.
I mean, I could be wrong because I don't be following all that either. But I know for a long time he didn't date. He wasn't posting her, and he was even talking about the fact that he was looking, he was dating, he was open, he was doing the work. Like he was posting. Remember he was traveling and stuff.
I remember that.
He didn't start posting her till recently. That don't mean nothing either. We know that don't mean nothing, but
true. I agree with that. I didn't really see anything myself, but I just read a lot of comments under my post, and it was like, "Oh, he was dating her for 2 years, and how was you on this show?" And I was like, "Ooh, I mean, I don't know how long
he
ago."
been broken up from Ashley for 2 years.
No, I don't think so. I don't think a lot of people knew about that he was going to do that though. That he was on the show. I don't know if she even knew. So it's
well, if they ever call me to come on a date and put a ring on it, I expect y'all to say the same shit and talk about me too.
I will.
We will. I don't know why you doubted that at all.
Because I wanna go on a date. I wouldn't be mad to go on a little date.
We need to find his Instagram and see if he listed occupation on there. Because
hold on, let me
job.
go back. Let me did I what is that dude's name? Hold on, I'm just looking at my phone. Because I don't know what
in relationships like this, like where I mean we're used to like traditionally the man being the provider. I mean, I'm from the South, so y'all know that's how we're structured down here. But it's like in this relationship, it's like no equity. It just seems like, one person has all the power and she's unhappy.
But why she want to get married, though? If you unhappy, why you want to get married to him?
Somebody said they already married. Someone just said
married.
Where the marriage certificate? Where the marriage certificate?
Not Kenneth and Short. It was some kind of. Hold on, what is under his? I need to go on his.
Well, hell, last season Jessica and old boy was already engaged, so.
And here's the thing. Y'all notice what they did different? They never told us that Jessica and Eric was engaged till after the fact. This season,
who are those people?
They showed us that Shay and Alfonso was engaged, and I can't remember. I thought they said he called the engagement off and took the ring back, but whatever. But now they're giving us these backstories so it doesn't come out in the blogs that like the show is fake.
Hey, Monique said Shay and Alfonso got married in August.
Yeah, I got the picture.
2021. Monique, hey, where this show? Where they doing this show at this season? It's still in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Monique, you need to look up DeKalb, Clayton, Forsyth County, in Fulton County. Those
Gwinnett County and Cobb County.
In Gwinnett and Cobb. So there'll be somewhere because marriage certificates is public record. Give us a marriage certificate with that date on it. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not asking for
they got married August 10th, 2021. They were sending out the casting calls in September.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Hold on.
Why is Monique giving us all this tea?
But hold on, y'all. Hold on. Is that from their engagement party? Because remember, he said they just had a huge engagement party, and she looked like the type that it would be that over the top. That could be their.
What's the next picture?
Hold on. I'm gonna go to the Instagram. It's on his Instagram. I just didn't feel like doing all that. Let me go to his Instagram.
I mean, I'm not saying that.
What's the date on that picture?
Because the reason why I'm saying that is because this would be so sloppy
August the 10th
of own for us to be able to find it this damn easily that they're already married. That would just be sloppy as hell.
When was this filmed?
That's another good question. When
Because
was this
Put a
filmed?
Ring On has been gone for a minute. So when was this?
It has been.
Well, I had posted like, because if you go to the casting call or you look up season 3, it shows like September 8th and 9th is when they put out the casting call for the next season.
And then they got married the next day. That's ghetto.
No. That's September comes after August.
How did y'all find this?
Not
Girl, I can't.
not the
Well, they
educational.
only
when the
well, listen, we
mugshot
know that
used
they
it.
only filmed the show in 2 weeks. So legitimately, maybe they did film it and then they got married afterwards because they are already engaged.
But from what people in the comments are saying is they got married on August 10th, and then the casting call was.
But here's the thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Here's the thing we also have to look at. Do they
There
really
you go, the
live
picture
in
right here.
Atlanta or were they there to film? Because all of their pictures are in Jacksonville, in Miami.
Oh,
This is
my
this is
Lord,
a
not
this is the Fox
Jacksonville.
Theater right here.
That's in Atlanta, in Midtown. I know that's in Midtown, Atlanta. But so there's two things that we need to find out definitely. Are they really married? So we need to
No,
that's our homework
find out.
assignment
I don't
next
give
week.
a fuck.
It was this was posted.
And then do they
This
really
was
live in
posted
Atlanta?
Let me come off
10.
mute for a second. I second really be. We'll need to find all of that out. We don't need to find. all of
Are
that
they
out,
really
'cause
married?
We don't
And
care.
then do they really
We're
live
just
in
gonna cuss
Atlanta?
them out
Because
for
if
what
they
they
don't
do
live
on
there,
this
why
show.
are they
And that's
there?
it. We only care
I
about
think
what
they
show us on this
honestly,
show.
I think they
And
just
that is
went
it.
extra on this engagement party
think
and
so,
then
they
something
did too.
happened afterwards
That's what I
and
think.
the
I think this is
engagement
just
got
an over
called
the
off.
top. Yeah, I
Keep
think this is
scrolling.
just an
Keep
over the
scrolling.
top
Keep
ass
scrolling.
engagement party, honestly.
Down or up?
Where's him on one knee with the ring? Keep scrolling.
Come on,
Right.
Because
They did
because
engagement
I
party.
went through her
Ain't no
whole
way he ain't-
Instagram
Right.
Ain't no
page.
way
Where's
they
the
no pictures of
bridesmaids?
him
Where
on
the
one knee and her
groomsmen?
looking.
Yeah,
Oh my God! Where's the picture of him on one knee?
Oh,
But
he
listen,
said she said yes
I
kind of
went
thing.
through her
Yeah, I
whole
get you.
Instagram page and not one picture is she
Got a lot
checked
of Rick
in
Ross.
anywhere in Atlanta. All of her pictures are Jacksonville and Miami.
Mm.
very ghetto.
All I see is Rick Ross. Wow, interesting.
Because that's
Well,
his
they
best
say
friend.
that he's friends with Rick Ross, so maybe that's who he works for.
That's he's part of the Rick. He part of the
Well, if
tribe.
that's
Which is
Go
fine.
back down to
But
him
he
holding
then
this
listen,
girl's leg in
legitimate.
his bikini.
Well, let me say this, y'all. If that's the case, then legitimately he may travel back and forth because Rick Ross is from Florida, but he has a lot of business in Atlanta, so he works for
Very
Rick Ross.
true.
He
Very true.
legit may travel like that, legit. But again, I'm not the investigative reporter. I review what they show me. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, yeah, just I don't see that. Like I'm kind of with what y'all saying that it may be just a big party because I think they would be she said yes kind of picture like Abby was saying or something like the ring is up. I don't know.
Here,
I
lover,
didn't-
yeah.
I just know if that were a wedding, we would see more than that. We would see
Joshua, who you think finna
bridesmaids.
sponsor? They don't nobody know them. Who gonna sponsor the engagement party? That don't even okay.
Wait, what happened?
Bacardi sponsor everybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying we would see bridesmaids and groomsmen and dancing and we would see all of that stuff if they were wedding pictures.
Unless they just got married at the courthouse and they had a bound ass after party.
Monique, you're not causing no chaos, girl. You know we like the tea now. We like
You
the
know
tea.
good and damn well if they did all of that for an engagement party, they was not going no freaking courthouse to get married.
Oh, you know that wedding gonna be insane.
Listen, I don't care how much money I have. We going to the courthouse. We're gonna have a bomb ass reception. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Everybody taking
At
pictures.
this point, if I get married, y'all will be lucky. If I ever get married, y'all will be lucky to find out.
I think
if you get married and I find out like the regular people, I'm coming to your house to fight you.
Oh Jesus!
So just be prepared.
I think that won't happen.
Oh,
I'm
don't
gonna
play
be
with
like
me.
baby D. I'm gonna be like baby D mama off for next Friday. Hey, listen, come outside. Come out. You're supposed to be 15 feet away from your house.
Okay,
Come
so can we
outside.
talk about the other couple and that petty ass dude? I was going to call him another name.
That
was
ain't nobody coming to see you,
I've been
Otis.
waiting to talk about them. I've been waiting to talk about them.
He is so petty.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Stop it.
That was
I was waiting to say you in. I was waiting till we got here. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. That's it. All right.
Y'all, he is petty. When he would not cook that, he cooked that whole ass salmon and
I
wouldn't
threw on
let
the
her
floor,
have
man.
none.
I said it was a dinner for one
to cook.
Abusive.
If I ain't eating, you ain't eating. I'll do that. I'll do that whole thing in the trash.
All of that would have been on the floor.
I was going to say. Now, I was going to say the exact same thing. I would have done. Now, Stacey was talking about being petty. That's where my petty would have came in because I'm too petty for you to play with my food. You start talking about something you ain't cooking.
Because if I don't eat, ain't nobody.
You won't be eating none of this. I promise you, you won't.
And then I went out to eat.
Go take a shower.
One brother ate in his face.
He told her go take a shower.
Here.
That is so disrespectful.
So
wrong.
Like I said, what you don't have to worry about, because I would have done one or two things. Either A, that salmon would have been on the floor and you can eat it up off the floor if you want to, or B, I would have turned the damn temperature up on that damn stove and he'd have been eating charbroiled salmon and I'd have been eating my leftovers. I'd be damn. And then she was sitting there crying across from him and he was looking at her like, whatever.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I'm not. I'm
Team
not.
Too much. Team too
And
much.
I don't want to listen. I'm not standing on a pedestal and act like I've had perfect relationships because I haven't. But baby, that's part of the reason why I am single now, because I refuse. I have been in some crazy shit. I have had guys do some crazy shit to me. But thank God with wisdom and with age, and it's no way in hell there are certain things that at this point in my life I will not. I just will not. And I get it that this is a stupid concept of a show, but you agreed to it. Let's be clear. You were not shocked. You didn't know what was happening. You knew what you were signing up for. So for you to be that petty off the first date, bruh.
Yes.
So how long have they been together?
It seemed like everybody's been together 3 years. At least that's when you go to that meet the cast, everybody's been together 3 years.
Well, this is like he gives me controlling vibes, like and she and I know
that's
as much as y'all are like disgusted, as much as we all are disgusted by his behavior, the hell I'ma go get my grown ass, sit my grown ass at this table with this man that just disrespected me and think I'm about to cry in front of him like it's gonna do something.
I would have left.
And see, to me, here's the thing. You know how we say that whatever is on TV is amplified. Like if they doing this on TV, imagine what happens behind the scenes.
Right.
So my whole thought process was he gave 0 F's about you sitting there crying, eating your leftovers. So for me, that just says he gives 0 F's about the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is going to happen. You know what we signed up for. But to me, when a man acts like that, he wasn't even acting jealous. He wasn't like
childish.
In a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what did y'all do? Or, oh, he, you know, I was so disgusted. I was like, you should have just grabbed him by the back of his head and burnt his face on the stove and walked out. Packed your stuff and walked out.
Not penny
I didn't say nothing about assault.
I'm sorry. I had a moment, y'all. I had a moment.
When Penny got burnt by mama, I was like,
she got to burn his face off.
So hair lover comment. I thought about that. I thought like maybe she might feel insecure, or she's a gorgeous girl.
She's very gorgeous.
Maybe this, maybe that. But I'd be damned if I let some man that got the little hair shoe polish, filling in the gaps, treat me like that. I'd be damned.
Did you say his Beijing was slipping?
She said it was. What did you say it was?
It was
shoe
filling
grease?
in the shut up,
shoe polish.
She said it was filling in the gap of Jesus.
I can't. Not the gap.
And then you gonna sit your grown ass here like you're his fucking child. Oh, sorry for using language. You gonna sit here like you his child, baby? I would have Uber ate me some food real quick and be like,
He'd been looking for me the next day. I would have come back to the house.
I would have thought.
Listen.
I would have thought of the most expensive restaurant to Uber eat me some food from a leftover. I'm a grown ass woman. What leftover I'm about to eat? And you.
What I would have did, I would have took me a shower. I would have got dressed like I'm finna go to the club. Where you finna go? No response.
Outside.
Got my keys. I got my keys, my stuff. I'm dressed up like I'm finna go out to the club. I'm just going to the restaurant to eat by myself. But where you going? I'm not saying
outside.
nothing.
I'm going outside.
And I've done it before. I have done it before.
I'm sorry. you no longer can reach this person because she don't want to talk to you. Period.
This
The
number
number
you've
you
been
have reached has
disconnected
been
or is no longer in
disconnected.
service.
Please
I'm
hang
not.
up and try your call again.
This recording
Uh-uh.
error.
No,
Please
you
check
know
the
what?
number and try again.
When he started playing
That's
with
it.
me, oh, he didn't take you to eat. I would have texted old boy and be like, "Oh, come back and get me. I want to go back on another date to go eat."
Oh snap! He was cute too. He was a little
And I
small,
would
but he was
and
cute.
I
He
would
was.
have took me a shower and got dressed
But he was a
and
little too
left.
small for me. He was very cute, but I was like, nah, I can't. I need
I didn't
somebody
even,
big.
baby. See,
She
he
was a
just
cute girl
didn't.
though.
I can't.
Hold on, was it the one that patted down her date? Which one? Who did all that? Was that him that pat
That's
down the date?
Petty. Yeah, that's Petty. No, it's either. Yeah, I think it's Petty. No. That's Mr. Louisiana.
Okay, well, they both of them were doing too much then. Like on the first date,
Way
like I
too
think they were
much.
all doing way too much. I don't know. I thought it was too much happening. I see the guys are gonna do way too much in this season.
They
Right.
definitely were.
They've
But
watched
to
this
me,
show
when they
before.
be doing extra, is because they faking Karen because they out in the streets doing their own extra. They
Exactly.
fake Karen.
Exactly. And from a cast point of view, again, we signed up for this stuff. We done talked about it. We know you going on dates. You know I'm going on dates. Stop acting like that. Like stop acting like for the camera.
Hey, there's a little the little trailer for the season. They're showing a little kind of almost like a fight scene, I guess, between Shay. I was wondering, do you think that's the baby mama that she's going back for? Because she was like, Lorenzo, you better tell her. And I went back and watched the clip. I said, I wonder if that's the baby mama that they actually brought on to be.
It would hype the drama up. I don't put it past the production team to add extra hype.
No, that's just another hoe. I don't think that's the.
I mean, it could be just a regular dater, but I wouldn't put it past production to throw that in there. Because maybe there are some unresolved things going on with them. I'll be anxious to know like how old this child is or how many kids he got by this woman. Because if the child is truly young, like if, let's say, for example, if the child is 2, maybe 3, and they've been together 3 years, that would lead us into the homewrecker scenario. If the child is 5, maybe they were still together. We might be still into the homewrecker scenario. So I'm with Kamisha. Like maybe later on down the line is some underlying issues with that baby mama that's gonna come out. But I think this season,
I don't see why a date would be there. It makes no sense in that scene for a date to be there. But I mean, like I say, look, Jay.
Well, you know how they do the date.
Listen, Jay is.
You know how they do the date where you're going on a date in the same restaurant as your significant other.
Hold on, real quick.
Why we gotta call her a homewrecker? What if he was lying to her while he was dating her and he was still with the baby mama? Why we gotta call her a homewrecker?
I said scenario. I'm not calling her a homewrecker. I'm saying that would be the scenario. Maybe that's why the mama has the disconnect. Maybe, and that's why, because he did say that his mama thought that he and the baby mama were going to be together. I'm just saying what people are thinking. I'm not calling her a homewrecker. I said homewrecker scenario.
People are calling her that, and I also agree with both of y'all because I do believe Alicia is saying that we don't know what a man tells another woman. You may be fine.
Exactly.
It's a hot mess, but
and I totally agree. I'm just saying the scenario.
Hi, Jay.
Jay's posted from his other account. His show with Joy, Failure to Communicate. That's the YouTube channel. You guys make sure y'all subscribe.
Too. They getting some good numbers over there. Congratulations.
I like watching their shows.
Yes, congratulations. Y'all are getting some really good numbers over there.
I listen to y'all when I'm on my way to work.
And y'all know that Jay, I pretty much told Jay he's pretty much a panel member whenever he wants to come on the panel. So he's pretty much a permanent member of the panel. I told him that yesterday. So
yes, Janika, I'm speaking for the
people. Can he be on next week so he can just smile for us?
Ross looking crazy because he's giving me a headache. Can we move to a
all right. You don't. What you said really be?
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say about Alfonso. This is just my opinion on the whole Alfonso situation. Having dated a mama's boy in the past, okay, he's a mama's boy.
Which one's Alfonso?
And it goes back to what Dina was saying a few minutes ago. His mother only knows what he is telling her. So your beef ain't with his mama. Your beef ain't even with the baby mama. Your beef is with him. Because mama is reacting to what, because here's the thing. All he has to do is go in and say, Mama, look, I'm not telling you that you can't still be cool with so and so. I get it. You grandmama. That's the mother of your grandchild. And I'm cool. And I understand that y'all built a whole relationship while me and her were dating. But what I need you to do is respect the fact that we are not together anymore. We have a great co-parenting relationship, but I have somebody new, and you don't have to like her, but I need you to respect our relationship. If he did that,
that's no guarantee that his mama's gonna do that though, because there's some of the mamas.
Listen, let me finish, Abby. Let me finish. If he did that, and then he presented old girl in a proper way, what I mean, y'all know the old, Cosby Show, episode. Don't bring her on a garbage can. You know what I'm saying? Bring her, take them out to dinner. Let them, introduce her in the proper way. Not on no bull hockey. At the end, then if the mama says hell no, I don't want nobody new. I don't like her. I don't want to deal with her. Now you know that the issue is the mama is tripping. But right now she doesn't know what the issue is because there's been no communication and there has been no proper introduction. She said when she went in the house and the mama looked at her and was like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you." See, that's a him problem. That's not a her problem.
Exactly.
Come on.
Really be. This is how.
Look, let's pass the collection plate around for Really Be TV because she's preaching today.
Not hell no, we won't go.
Really,
what happened?
That would make sense if they weren't 3 years into the relationship,
right?
You know, and then another point.
My exit would have been when he took that ring back. That's it. You want to take this ring back? All right, cool. And he would have went to the grocery. He would have went to the grocery store, Giant, Harris Teeter, wherever, and all my shit would have been gone when he came back. Me and the dog, we out. Oh,
what you say?
Here's the thing too. You hopefully at some point in time in the season, we have to figure out why the engagement was called off. Did he cheat? Did she cheat? Was there a big family blow up? What was the cause of the engagement being called off and he took the ring back?
Not her clicking out.
Hold on.
Stacey,
Stacey trying to get this out. She's trying
because you and your mama, y'all family shenanigans taking over today.
not the takeover spirit, Jesus.
I'm about to mute. Give me control so I can mute them when I want to. Shit.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, then the other thing was somebody had said it in the comments, but it reminded me when he left her in the car for like 15 minutes and she went in the house. First of all, Kamisha, now you know how we are. You ain't about to walk. We knock on doors. I'm not about to walk in nobody's mama's house. Like you're gonna have to open the door and I'm gonna have to be welcomed in. The mama probably did not expect to see this grown ass woman just up and walking in her house. Like clearly, she just took it upon herself to go in. But wait, that's besides the point. That's something else. But you don't just invite yourself in somebody's house.
True. Well, yeah.
See, they have a problem with boundaries. They're having a problem with boundaries.
All right,
both of them. Well, like I said, I'm a really big when she said that a lot of that is really on him. Even though he's in a relationship with her, people are out here calling her a side piece, and that is his fault because the world sees her as a side piece, not the main one. They probably actually think the baby mama is the main woman in his life, regardless if they're together or not, or doing on the side or whatever they're doing, because the way he's representing his woman to the world. You are the man, you're leading. So you're letting everybody know this is nobody, it's not important to me. I gave her a big old party. But my own mama don't know her. That don't even sound right. Like it doesn't.
But you know what? But women we give side chick vibes if there's one woman that goes to all the family functions. Y'all are going on vacations and y'all are doing this. But then when it's time for you to be around your boys or like a work function where you need a little accessory to look good on your arm, that's what it gives.
That's a good way to get your throat slit.
Yes.
But
come on now, Abby.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Now I'm gonna say this. I agree 100% that walking in somebody's house is inappropriate without knocking. But can we also agree that you leaving me in the car like I was your damn pet? Somebody
like Joshua said,
like a pet dog.
Right? Can we agree that because
with the windows up?
Listen,
would never.
She might have to go to the bathroom or something. Now I don't know why she ain't knocked because I would have knocked. But
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
Did I miss a step? When did she say she went into that woman's house unannounced?
She did. She just went. She said she said it took a while
she
to
just
come back
walked in.
outside. She didn't hear anything, so she's like, "What's going on, with my man?" Like, girl, you knew that was going on. He wouldn't see his mama. You just wanted to go
she said,
inside.
"What's going on with my man?" And went up to. She never said,
Well,
and I
first of
barged
all-
into that woman's house. She never said that.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
Yes,
She
she
went
did.
inside. The
Yes,
mama
she
was
did.
like,
She said it was 15 minutes that she was
Mhm.
waiting, and she goes,
"Yes."
obviously something is wrong, and you must want me to come inside. So she
Yep.
did.
She was
She
went
went
in,
in
and that's what the
because
mama
And I
was
respect
like.
that.
Because
I
you
respect
said-
she never said she didn't knock on that woman's door and come in the house.
She just walked
let
in.
me say this.
I
That
feel like
begins-
I'm making a lot of assumptions. I feel
Well,
like I don't feel like you said
no.
that.
Let me say this. If all of us got that same idea, then because I felt the same way that she I don't know what she said to make me feel like that, but that's the impression I got when she told the story that she went in that house. She said, I thought something was wrong.
Yes.
And I went in the house, and she said the mother even looked at me and said, well, I wasn't expecting to see you.
Right.
But she didn't. But that means that the mama has already seen
But
her.
that doesn't
before.
mean that she barged into the house. She could have knocked on the door and he answered and she stepped in.
I don't think she knocked on. I mean, I don't know that. I don't remember what she said, but whatever she said gave me the impression that she knocked.
Because
All
you,
of us
if
got that same impression.
if you
So
put in the premise something is wrong, you're not gonna be something's wrong. No,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, something might be wrong. Let me just go inside. That's the premise I got. The way she set it up.
Yeah, no, that's not how I can only speak for me because even if I thought something was wrong, I would have walked up and knocked on the door.
But why she didn't call him?
Exactly. But
but
Abby,
that's
you
how-
talking logic. She want to just go inside. She made it plainly clear that her not have relationship with his mother
All
is
she
a
said
big
is I went
deal.
inside. She didn't say I barged into that person's house.
Well, I
She didn't
think
say
that
No.
I also
No.
feel like this is how I also feel like, because somebody in the chat or somebody on the panel said, I believe that his mother knows she exists. I don't think that his mother understands their relationship. He has not been clear to her, this is my wife. This is my future wife. We are
Right.
engaged. I think she knows the girl exists. I don't think
Yes,
it's that,
definitely.
but
It's just
you know,
acknowledging their relationship is the problem.
right.
I feel like she did just go in that woman's house because she guised it like you're sitting in the car for 15 minutes waiting on him. You've done this before. You just got frustrated this time, or you saw old girl car in the yard or
Thank
something,
you.
and you guised it under the I thought something was wrong. You knew nothing was wrong.
I
Or
agree
they
with
could have
that.
had a history of him dropping off the baby, and it's never taken that long for him to come back out the house because he knew
There
she
it
was
is.
out there waiting. And today
get
it just took longer because
Mhm.
maybe the baby mama had something extra to say, or he sat down and started having a conversation and forgot she was outside in the car. Wait, I don't know. It
But
could have
at
been.
that
She
point in
said,
time,
forgot
But
she
at
was
no point
outside.
did I think that woman
Okay.
barged into that lady's house because
It
that just
don't
Right.
be a bar.
That's
It
the
could
way
be,
she
it
made
could be
it. She
not a
didn't say,
bar.
I
It could
knocked
be
on the
simply
door
walked
and his
in. I
mama
walked
answered.
in. And then let
She
me
said,
say
I
something.
walked in and his mama
Yes.
was like, I didn't expect to see you.
And that doesn't
Well, who
sound
did
like
you
to
wanna
me that
see,
somebody knocked on
Casper?
the door. It doesn't sound like someone knocked on the door. If your mom, like I say, go say, I didn't know you were coming in my house. I mean, she didn't say that, but she might as well said that to me. Go
Not
ahead, Lou.
hiding her from the world, but hiding. Yes, that's exactly what Drake said. But
Let me say this. Can I say
um,
this? Can I say this? And this is where, my sis Abby, she don't speak this language very well. So let me explain what language this woman was speaking when she was telling that story. She was speaking side chickese, okay?
Oh,
Now, Abby
no.
don't understand that language because Abby speaks she's very straightforward and she's very clear in her intent. But what she don't understand is that one, first of all, that the woman was lying. Can we start from the beginning and work our way back? That woman was lying, okay? She was trying to tell the story to get our sympathy. That woman, that is not the first time that man has done that, okay? But on that particular day and in that particular moment, she was going to force him to introduce her to mama. That is what that was about, okay? Now, she was telling the story in a way to get our sympathy.
Say that.
So she sat in that car for a good 15 minutes. You're not going to sit here and tell me that that's the first time he left your ass in that
For
car
sure.
for 15 minutes. It's not, okay? And then for her to say, well, I thought that something was wrong. If he was in the house with his mama,
Thank you.
and something happened, then somebody would have called the ambulance. Somebody would have been yelling, help, help. You
Sure.
knew it wasn't nothing wrong in that house, okay? You
Someone
got your
call
ass out there.
911.
Pastor really be.
You walked your ass
Come on,
to the front
Pastor.
door, and if you did knock, this how you knock. Hello? And then you walked your happy ass in that woman's house.
Not
because you were
ass.
trying to force that man to introduce you and tell your mama who you were. Now, she told us the story for the purposes of this TV show to get our sympathy. Now, see,
the mama thing.
Abby don't
Exactly.
understand side. And when I say side chick, I'm not saying that woman is a side chick, but that's side chick behavior when you are trying to become the main chick. Okay, those are the games that people play. See, Abby don't know that part. Abby don't know about playing them games because Abby don't play them kind of. She don't know. So that's what I'm telling y'all. I got to break it down for her. We know. We understand.
I feel like it's more to the story than that we know of. Because what if the? And I'm not trying to put this out here bad, but what if that was a situation? Maybe they were at the end of their journey, him and baby mama, and she kind of came in, and the family may look at her as the one that took him away. It's just strange to me that 3 years that she really hasn't been around the family. It's just so much more. It's something. And I'm not trying to say she's a side chick. I don't want anybody to say or the side biscuit of a gravy like I call them. But all I know is that something about this water ain't clean to me. I don't know.
Hold on, but before we go any further, I need you to put Evanism up because Really B done dropped us with a new word. She said side chickanese, side chickies. She's speaking side chickies.
Can you type that in the chat, Really B?
Right there. When you
Hashtag,
when you're trying to be the main chick and you play games, that's side chickanese.
Well, wait a minute. But at this point in time, she's already the main chick. They are engaged, married, or
she's
whatever.
She's not the main chick until mama says she's the main chick. That is the whole problem.
No.
That is the whole problem.
Listen,
absolute facts, Really be. And let me just say this. The reason why Abby doesn't understand side chickanese is because Abby is a wife. And that's how she thinks. And that's how she's going through her life. So she don't understand this foreign language. Okay, I'm done.
No, listen, I'm gonna be the main chick, whether my mama say or whether his mama or whoever.
No, Now when you dating a mama's boy, let me be clear.
If he is a mama's boy, just let that go. Just let that go because he needs her seal of approval.
Hold on, let me give you a true story. Because when you date a mama's boy, it's a whole nother situation. True story.
I'm dating one.
Okay, well then I'm telling you. Well then I'm giving you some words of wisdom. You can choose to take it, or you can put it in the back pocket and forget it's there. I don't know. You do what you do. But let me tell you some true shit. I dated a mama's boy, and I will never forget when I met. This was a long time ago. I was back. This right after I got out of college. He was living with his mama. He was a mama's boy. Him and his mama got into an argument to the point where his mama threw him out the house. He showed up at my door with his shit in garbage bags. I said, well, you might as well stay here. You've been staying here half the time anyway. So we decided we was going to live together. We sat down. We figured out the rent situation, all of that. He officially was living with me, okay? 3 weeks later, when the first of the month rolled around and he needed her to help pay them damn bills, all of a sudden now, she called me up, and I will never forget this. She called me up, and she said to me, and mind you, we got along fine. We didn't have no problems, and she knew exactly who I was. But she told me point blank, she said, let me explain something to you. She said, as long as he has anything that belongs to him in my home, he is financially responsible to me first.
What?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on.
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
So when he came home that night, I said, well, look, I talked to your mama.
Right.
And your mama said A, B, and C. And you know he took his happy ass back home?
Bye.
If I got to still pay her,
that I talked to him.
Going to be being here.
So what I'm saying is when you dating a mama's boy, it's different. It's different, y'all. It's different.
Okay, so on top of that, we're missing a very huge point here. When on top of mama's boy vibes we're getting, this man got money. It is not unusual for one to be one's family, especially your mother, to be extra protective or involved in when they think that you about to marry somebody you're gonna have to give your whole check to. Like, let's be real about it.
Exactly.
And based on the Instagram that y'all showed earlier, like you can see they like to do extravagant things. They like to buy high priced items, luxury items. And if I felt like if my son was taking care of me with all his coins, and then I'm like, well, this a gold digger, baby.
Well, why she
she
gotta be
did
a
none of
gold
that.
digger?
I'm not calling her that. I'm saying this could be the perspective of the mother,
Right.
Okay.
especially when
Right.
your son is probably a multimillionaire. You know what I mean?
Well, do we know what
Gotcha.
she do? What does she do?
Is she the
She got a
makeup?
little,
I mean, I don't want to assume. I thought
she
I
got a
saw
little boutique or something.
I don't know. I didn't even. I don't
the
know.
hair.
I don't
I
want to
don't
make. I don't
remember.
want to make nothing up. I don't know what that woman
Wait a
does.
minute.
I'm not discrediting her, what she does or her job or what ends she has. I'm saying the perspective, you got to look at it from another angle, and
Right.
this
That's
might be
true.
the perspective of the
Very
mother,
true.
why she's, so detached from her.
I can attest to that. But my thing is,
She don't have anything
if I'm
listed.
dating your son and I'm marrying him, and I got my own money, I ain't a gold digger at that point in time, or I make my own money, so he not giving, as you said, his check to me. Oh, she do own a boutique, so I was right. She got a little
Oh
boutique or
yes. Oh,
something.
she has a
That's
website.
how
Yeah,
I am.
that is right. Yeah, I'm
But
looking
but
it up.
but
So
again,
I got my
that's a good
own money.
point.
I don't
But
need his money.
that's also a valid point, Stacey. That's a very valid point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I can agree. I'm definitely agreeing with Stacey with what she's saying. But and Jen is just Jen. I was getting ready to say exactly what Jen said. She may have her own money, but she ain't got his money, and
Right.
that's a true statement.
Leisha, check the back
And
chat.
But like I said, just like people saying this giving side chick vibes or whatever, y'all got to look at it. It's something. It's a hidden element as to why like the
You
mother
told me
will
something, Lil
not
B?
acknowledge this lady. So there's a reason why the mom's not acknowledging her. I'm not personally calling her a gold digger or anything. I'm saying this is probably how the mother is looking
Right.
at
And that's valid. That's a valid point, Stacey. Because again, we know mamas, and he don't even have to be a mama's boy, but mamas are very protective of their sons. And what we don't know is what he's telling his mother. And she doesn't either, because she doesn't have a relationship with the mother. So the mother only knows what this man is telling her. And this man, y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. We meet somebody and we don't never tell no. When I say never, you know what I'm saying? We tell people all the bad stuff. Oh man, she was tripping. She came home and Oh man, she asked me to pay her American Express bill. Oh man, we was flying and she made me upgrade to first class. Like, we don't know what he's telling his mother. And the other part of that is, yes, this has been going on for 3 years, but I don't think that this whole 3 years they have been together in a monogamous, committed relationship. They've known each other for 3 years, and they've probably been dating seriously maybe a year and a half. And again, we don't know what he was telling his mother in the time where they was just probably, friends with benefits or dating casually. We just don't know. Again, it's one episode, we don't have enough information. But I will say that is not, for me, where I am in my life today, is not acceptable. Because in hindsight, if I had been the woman that I am today, when my ex-boyfriend mama told me that would have been the end of our relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because I'd have been like,
Right.
baby, especially when he picked his happy ass up and took his shit back home.
Bye.
But I mean, I was younger then, and I didn't see things the way I see it now.
Right.
Now that's a deal breaker. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no
Yeah, 'cause you were
way.
younger. I get that. We do a lot of things
Yeah.
different when we were younger, for sure. I mean,
Well,
I was married most of my. Unfortunately, I was married. And I say unfortunately, I was married a lot of my 20s and stuff like that. So I didn't get kind of a little crazy
I
until
can say unfortunately.
I did. I didn't get. I paid almost $2,000. Make sure that my last name, my dad's last name, on purpose. So period. I'm sorry. I'm saying unfortunately. If you're watching it, I'm sorry. But because everybody has a problem with my apologies lately, so I did sincerely mean that.
The shade. I got my glasses on. Let me come back on camera real quick.
Oh, my back. Father God, fix it. Oh, Jesus.
Somebody said
Stacey got her glasses on too.
Somebody told me, Camille just said, I said it, and that's it. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, Jesus. But seriously, I didn't get a little crazy and dating and stuff like that until after I got divorced, which was one of the happier times in my life when I did that. But I'm just saying, for me, I never had to deal with that. But if the guy I was married to, if he would have came in with that, I probably wouldn't have stayed with him, because I like money and I don't like taking care of people. This is my kids, and I don't like taking care of them sometimes. So there's nowhere in the world.
Oh, you sound just like my mama.
I mean, they grown, you know, in college, and you know, but I mean, there's no in the world I would be taking care of no grown man, and I gotta take care of my grown son that has facial hair. I'm not doing that. I'm like,
The
what's happening?
shade, yes.
I'm
Is
not
it the
doing that.
Nene? Yes.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Really, Billy?
I'm sorry. No, I'm just
Listen,
kidding.
listen, let me tell you something. I am fully past the stage of marrying for love. I am marrying for money. So I ain't taking care of nobody.
Right. There is 67 people in the chat, and we only have 28 likes.
Why y'all go?
The math is not
no.
mathing
Hold
again.
up.
Not the math ain't.
You trying me?
I had to pull out my try me. Now, y'all know I don't like to do that with y'all. Y'all need to get the likes up. I don't ask for much. I don't come in here and be like super chat, cash app, even though you know what? I'm you now. So now I'm gonna put it up there so y'all can get the likes up. I asked y'all to do one simple thing, get the likes up. Anyway, please get the likes up. Please follow all the ladies. What I did was I actually posted.
Stacey sometimes.
I put what she said. I already put everybody's stuff in the description. I even put Stacey's
With a K.
I even put Stacey's her channel, even though there's no content yet, for her family. Please go follow that. I posted it on my Instagram. Y'all go make sure y'all follow that. Ladies, do we have any closings for this show that we're gonna be probably trashing for the rest of this season? Do you have any closing thoughts? Because I know we are.
I'm gonna find that marriage certificate if it is one. That's what I am gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do this week.
I'm gonna need you to come back just because you said that. Now I'm gonna need you to come back.
I'm gonna look for it, and I'm gonna look in Dayton and Dade County too. If since they
And
live in
trust
Miami,
me, for
but
people who
pretending to
made
be in
little jokes
Atlanta.
saying that making jokes that Dina didn't have the receipts, these are the receipt queens over here. I'm telling you, they'll find out what's your first day of school and the time and everything. So
I'm pulling out kindergarten pictures, pre-K, all that.
that was some shade for somebody else who said.
Little pals, we pulling out
Who's
little
saying?
pal pictures.
You know, just because somebody think that I don't have no receipts, that's shade. Y'all can put y'all shades on. Somebody said I didn't have no receipts.
And
I
that,
got messages on my phone.
I don't do thorough stories. I just come up here and just say some stuff.
I don't even.
Anyway,
I got receipts going back to 2009. They better stop playing with me.
I don't even have no shades today.
well, you know, I just come up here and get close.
I don't have any receipts.
I'm not a
any
journalist.
receipts.
Sorry, I'm done. I'm done the
Stacey,
shade. I'm
you
done.
now you over there telling the lies.
What she said?
I ain't got no receipts. You over there just lying.
Look,
She has a
me
book.
and Stacey is running for
You
receipt
up there lying?
queen. So y'all
Yes.
vote. Yeah, look, we gonna pull out the vote. Y'all vote. Me and Stacey's running for receipt queen.
She has a
She pulled
binder.
out them receipts
Monique.
last week.
Come on from Real Housewives of Potomac with the
She has a
binder.
binder. Yeah, usually she'll have a binder. Let's be real. Stacey will pull out the notebook anytime. Let me get my note. You see a book. It's like pages turning. So no, ma'am. Talking about she ain't got no receipts.
No.
Miss Willie B.
You know who don't have receipts?
Okay, we already know from I Don't Give a Corner, Abby Reviews. Thank you so much. We already know how you feel about all this stuff. This is why I'm looking forward to her talking about this show. Her Really Be TV, I think, are gonna be neck and neck with the Abbyisms. I think they're gonna be just dragging this entire season.
Are we done talking about Otis and his misshapen head?
I'm just mad that somebody
Nobody
said that
coming
we
here to see
need to
Otis.
send Fonzo a bra. Okay, somebody
what?
look him up with the Savage Fenty line.
Oh no, yo.
Listen, they got a men's collection. Cause listen, I'm a VIP member with them. I know everything.
I
they
have
got.
tons of
They got
Savage Fenty. What are we talking about? I need to order some.
Because somebody in the chat said we need to send Fonzo a bra.
Listen, he can use one of my VIP credits. He can use
Let's
one of my
not
VIP
lie.
credits.
Abby, Really Be.
No, we
Let me
can't be
say,
body
he used one
shaming
of my
our
Mike
big
Bell.
men.
He looking like a cool 42 double D over there.
Wait,
He can use one of my VIP credits. And it's free. He ain't even
I
gotta
don't
pay
know
for
what
the
to say.
shipping.
I like me a big dude. So
All right, y'all. We got to wrap this up.
Yes.
I like moobs. I don't listen. Don't no moob
You like
slander
man
over
boobs?
here.
That's what I'm saying.
It's man
I don't know
boob.
about coming on my page and saying we're trying to do some body stuff now. So
He need that. He need that Savage Fenty
and Really Be TV
support.
know they'll be in the
I can
comments.
see. Oh, I'm dead. All right, y'all. I'm dead.
He can use
Okay.
one of my VIP credits to get him a bra. It's free.
No,
let's close this out. The ladies up here got special plans, and that I'm not involved with, but I'm not gonna be jealous and all that. Like,
You should have been here. You should have been here.
Don't fuss at me, lady. Don't do that. So
we ain't got no special plans because Stacey old lady ass ain't going.
I knew it. My bad. I think I'm old too. I'm probably right there with Stacey laying down with her. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm right there with her.
Yeah, she about to go to sleep. We ain't gonna see Stacey till tomorrow.
I would have told her.
We went hard. I know that we still doing brunch tomorrow, but we went hard. We went hard last night. We had us a good time.
What?
I wanted to go to Houston when they was down at them bits. I wanted to go to Houston so bad. I wanted me and my sister thinking about driving down there.
Yo, I can barely see. I'm so sleepy.
But that's
listen. Voice.
I understand, boo. I'm not listen. I'm fine.
I need y'all to help me find a boyfriend that can come and take care of me. And
why'd you put me to water?
Well, you could have had Phil, but you said you didn't want his dry ass chicken.
Who?
She don't remember that either. Oh wow, y'all really had a good time. Golly.
Pull
out the video camera. What happened? She did ate my food. Don't remember? That was a good time.
Okay, it's been an hour.
All right.
Coming out. God bless.
All right, y'all. We about to end this. We gave y'all 2 shows today. Y'all should be extremely happy. You got to get I don't care on 2 videos for 2 shows that she don't care about. I mean,
right. And y'all got my titties today, so.
Yeah, she had them girls out. Them things was stanky.
I don't know why you
like move your camera just a little bit down so we can see like a little bit of the outfit.
She's so cute. I call her ice
cream.
Hey! These things are stanky. Come on now, things.
Listen. Okay, it's been lovely. Y'all, we love y'all. Bye.
All right, y'all. We about to go. Y'all have a good time, ladies. Without me, I'll see y'all next week. We'll talk about this again. Bye.